This week, the world's two largest economies, the US and China, stepped right back onto a roller coaster of trade tensions, marking a significant resurgence of friction after a period of relative calm. After days of fiery threats and surprise tariffs, President Trump's tone shifted from confrontation to cautious optimism regarding Beijing, signaling a potential de-escalation in the ongoing trade dispute. He confirmed his long-delayed meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping is back on, expected later this month on the sidelines of the APEC summit, a crucial development for global trade relations. This sparked hope among investors that a trade agreement or at least a truce could be within reach, with new talks announced in Washington and Malaysia, aiming to alleviate market anxieties. This optimism followed Trump's stunning threat of 100% tariffs on Chinese goods, particularly rare earth minerals, which sent shockwaves through global markets and supply chains. These critical materials power electric vehicles, fighter jets, and the very chips inside artificial intelligence servers, making them indispensable for modern technology and defense. China controls nearly 70% of global rare earth mining and close to 90% of processing capacity, giving it significant leverage in international trade negotiations and technological development. When Beijing tightens export controls or Washington threatens retaliation, shockwaves hit every major industry, disrupting supply chains and impacting global economic stability. Beijing's latest move includes new export restrictions on critical metals, while Washington considers an even tougher tariff package, escalating the high-stakes economic competition between the two nations. This high-stakes chess game sees U.S. producers like MP Materials and USA Rare Earth experiencing wild stock swings, as their valuations are heavily influenced by political headlines and trade developments. Every time a White House official sounds optimistic, stocks surge. Every time a tariff threat returns, they tumble, illustrating the extreme volatility and sensitivity of the market to trade news. Meanwhile, energy diplomacy adds another twist, with claims that India would curb its purchases of Russian oil, a potential geopolitical shift that could impact global energy markets and alliances. Experts suggest this cycle of escalation and truce may be the new normal, a cold trade era of endless friction, where both nations are deeply dependent yet unwilling to yield on key issues. The US insists on protecting its advanced chip technology, while China resists changing its economic model built on low-cost exports, creating a fundamental divergence in their economic strategies. Wall Street investors have learned to filter the noise, with the market falling sharply then roaring back as optimism returned, demonstrating a resilience to short-term trade fluctuations. Fundamentals remain solid with earnings holding and the Fed cutting rates, yet tariff headlines still shake confidence in AI, defense, and EV sectors, highlighting their vulnerability to trade policy. Gold hit another record high and crypto moved higher as investors search for hard assets in what strategists call the debasement trade, seeking refuge from market uncertainty and inflation concerns. Washington is racing to build an independent supply chain, with billions flowing into US rare earth mining and battery tech, aiming to reduce its reliance on foreign sources for critical materials. Within 2 years, America could produce magnets and batteries at scale, significantly cutting its reliance on Beijing and bolstering its national security and economic independence. Until then, every headline and tariff threat will keep markets on edge, making diversification strategies crucial for investors navigating this volatile and unpredictable trade landscape. This isn't just another trade dispute, it's the battle to control the future of the modern economy, a struggle for technological supremacy and global economic leadership. While both Washington and Beijing talk peace, the race for dominance is far from over, and this story is just getting started. Stay tuned for more insights into this evolving geopolitical and economic saga.